The selfie subreddit r/RoastMe is a place for people of all shapes and sizes to show pictures of themselves that they've recently taken to a large audience of well-wishers. I am going to show you some of these comments in order to spread light on the horrible people and the horrible things they say to me, and hopefully shame them so you can dox them. Okay, first question. Why are your fingers being extended into long thin sausages? Convinced you use that beanie to cover your insecurities. If you were my son, you'd probably find my head blown off in the garage one morning. Dad? You look like an uglier Sorrow TV. You look like you work on a YouTube channel in the hopes of sharing your content with the world, and all that happened is you managed to justify your self-hatred. I appreciate you think this YouTube channel is to share content with the world, but from the get-go, I've just been in this for the money. We know you put that beanie on because you've got the deadest trim. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't come at me with that hip young attitude, jive turkey. But I know squad goals when I see them, and you, sir, are not squad goals. You're cramping the style of all dude meisters in the area. I've forgot your question. Next question. There are just some people that have a face that you just want to bash their skull in. Yours is worse. Have a worse day. I thought you were E.T., because by the size of those fingers, you need to go home. Your fingers look like 12-inch frankfurters. I bet you wear that beanie to distract people from the fact that you're balding in your 20s. Your hairline must be as bad as communism. This one's in full capitals. When you wash your forehead, how far back do you wash? You look like you specialise in being a Dan Howell gay porn lookalike, and you sound like one too. You look like a budget Dan Howell. If Dan Howell was a crackhead, who is Dan Howell? Why are gay porn lookalikes of him in such high demand? I came into this expecting to have my questions answered and my worries quelled, but instead I've come out of this with a heavier heart than I went in with. Okay, next question. I genuinely believe that you think you're brilliant. You go through your whole life thinking everything you do is amazing, simply because a few desperate girls have cooed over you.
Really talentless. You'll realise this when you get older, and no woman is interested in you, being a washed up, lacking personality shell of a man.
Grow up, stop Instagramming your meals, and find yourself a serious way of contributing to society that doesn't involve social media. This isn't a roast, I'm trying to help you. Alright, first of all, calm down. Secondly, I only use Instagram to post varyingly effeminate pictures of myself in different circumstances. I don't even like food. I feel like I'm reading this message from my ex-wife. Now who's wasting their time on social media? Sharon? I make a living off this shit. Next question. You look like a douchey and annoying hipster version of James Franco. Is it just me, or does this kid look like the Walmart knockoff of James Franco? You look like James Franco's unsuccessful emo cousin. You okay like if James Franco were a burn victim. James Franco, for all who are unaware, is the man who fell in a crevice 15 years ago and cut his own arm off in order to fall more down the crevice. And then there was a bit with a TV, and it got a bit weird. I think I now stopped watching from then. Next question. You look like you smoke smegma off of aluminium foil. I don't understand this one, so I'm just going to give you a little smile. Are you going out the same as your brother Elliot Rodger? Your massive fingers, coupled with those baggy eyes, that fuckboy haircut, that utterly massive nose, and the failed pedo stash, make you look like a rejected French version of E.T., the extraterrestrial. Who wouldn't want to be E.T. though? You know, men want to be him, women think they can change him. Also, E.T. didn't have a nose. That's something I've one-upped on that scrawny bipedal pillock. You're the type of person that sees a movie and says, the book was better, but we all know you can't read. You're what's keeping books on tape alive. Although you're right in the fact that I cannot read, you're sadly wrong in the idea that I can hear. Due to an accident when I was 6 years old with my abusive stepfather with his personal rake, I haven't been able to hear any frequency above a low hum. You look like a freaking Fanuc. That's a long-winded way of calling me a homosexual. On the hipster scale of 1 to 10, you're not showering for 6 months in an effort to conserve water. You look like Oregon took a hipster shit on your head while a mentally backwards hacker with visions of an old man made a face in his image. You look like the kinda nice guy who befriends girls expecting sex in return for your friendship and then goes full tantrum when you're denied the sex you think you're entitled to. I haven't befriended a girl since the lawyer my ex-wife made me get due to my defamation charges. If you're watching this, Gloria of the Lewis District Council Solicitor's Office, hello! You are the cornflakes of YouTube. We all know the Starbucks barista stopped gratifying your existence, so you came on here to hear people call you beautiful. Or did AdSense die, so you can no longer afford your grande chai latte with 3 pumps of hazelnut, skimmed milk, with no foam. Cunt. I think we've seen enough. The men and women you've seen today are prime examples of why me, a young, socially anxious, beanie-wearing boy, can't go on the internet or into a large, open, crowded space. I feel like if any of the people said this to me in real life, I'd have to go full Taxi Driver on. You know that scene in Taxi Driver where he's with the mirror and he says, "You talking to me?" And he flicks out his wrist and out pops a gun. Except in this version, I don't have a gun, because I was denied my rifle's license several times, and now I'm on a dangerous person's watch list. I have to use a VPN to play Call of Duty.